Hello and welcome to the Zephyr Quiz League's Cultish Season 1. And this is the goldish finale and grandish finale, I would say. And we have very great quizzers here in the grand finale, very tangible legends of quizzing. In seat 1, Pat Gibson. In seat 2, Achyuth Sanjay. In seat 3, Nikhil Soneja. And in seat 4, Preetham Upadhya. Gentlemen, you all know the rules quite well, so off we go. The first of three
Yes.
questions to Pat, and here's the first question of the grand finale. In the 1988 film, A Fish Called Wanda, Wanda, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, uses a series of insults to highlight how stupid Otto, played by Kevin Kline, is. He is so stupid, he thought the blank blank is where you might find Lincoln's house. Which famous speech fills in the blank?
Gettysburg Address.
Yes, it is the Gettysburg Address. Right, you are. And there goes the answer. Your next question, Pat. Which French preparation is a smooth oval-shaped dumpling made from a mixture of fine pureed fish or meat combined with breadcrumbs and an egg binding? It is prepared by poaching and lends its name to other foods with a similar shape.
Quenelle.
Quenelle it is. One more point to you. Your third direct in the first round. In Germanic myth, what name is given to spirits of the water? Some cultures regard them as mischievous, while others regard these fair naked creatures as seducing humans to enter the water to drown.
Ondines.
Not Ondine. Passing to Achyuth.
Pass.
To Nikhil.
Lorelei.
What did you say, Nikhil?
Lorelei.
No, not Lorelei. Preetham.
Nix.
What did you say, Preetham?
Nix.
Nix or Nixie is fine. That's a good steal there. That's 1 point to you, Preetham. Bonus. And the next question, set of 3 to Achyuth. Here is your first question, Achyuth. Which fashion brand forayed into the restaurant business with the aptly titled Polo Bar? It serves its eponymous founder's favorites in a setting that pays homage to the sophisticated equestrian heritage of his world.
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren is correct. 1 point to you. And here is your second question coming up, Achyuth. Identify this show revolving around the lives of a first response department based in a major American city. Searching for this show's 2-word title on the internet might lead one to a 19th century disaster.
Chicago Fire.
It is Chicago Fire. Well done. Let's take a look. And there it is. Your third, Achyuth. Identify this structure in Afghanistan, which has remained on the list of World Heritage in Danger since 2002. An inscription on the structure is the Shahada. I bear witness there is no God but Allah and that Muhammad is a messenger of Allah, hinting at its purpose.
The Conversion Minarets.
Not the Conversion Minaret. Pat, would you like to try?
Minaret of Jam.
It is the Minaret of Jam. Yes, perfect. 1 point to you. And next question, set of 3 to Nikhil. Nikhil, you're first. Many retellings of the Ramayana have been published in the last few years. Vaishnavi Patel's debut novel is a reimagining of the life of which queen of Kosala who has long been vilified for her role in banishing her stepson Rama from Ayodhya.
Kay?
Pardon?
Keke?
Kaikeyi is right. Yes, Kaikeyi is correct. The next question to you, Nikhil. The Alhambra connection by Van Cleef and Arpels is one of the most recognizable jewelry pieces in the world. What semi-precious stone is used for this variant of the Alhambra bracelet? This copper green mineral lends its name to a room in the Hermitage Museum and was named after a plant family that gave rise to a campfire treat.
Just going by the room, I'll say amber.
It's not amber. Amber would be golden in color. Achyuth?
Malachite.
Malachite it is, yes. And
Yeah.
take a look at the answer there. There's something
Mallow.
there for you. So the campfire treat
I
is
figured mallow, but couldn't
and
think of a.
plant is mallow. So that's malachite. Malachite green is a very well-known color. Next question to you, Nikhil. In 2019, Rei Kawakubo was enlisted as a costume designer for an adaptation of which 1928 literary work? A biography that became the first opera to be commissioned from a female composer by the Vienna Opera. These are the costumes of both the incarnations of the titular protagonist. Nice cluing the visual there, so take a good look.
Orlando?
Orlando it is, yes, which those are the two incarnations. Yes. Orlando, originally published as Orlando biography, and good points there, Nikhil. Preetham, here's your set of three in this grand finale, and the first question is this. In an Italian dub of the film, a joke used by Wanda is that Otto thinks that blank blank is a World War II hero. Which company with brands like Buick and Cadillac fills in the blank?
General Motors.
General Motors it is. Yeah, this is a fun round. Perfect. Next question. Let's take a look. Wim Wenders has made many documentaries about noted personalities of world culture. Who is the subject of this 2011 documentary by Wenders? The late German dancer and choreographer is one of the leading exponents of the expressionistic dance theater and also names the documentary.
Mueller.
Pardon?
Mueller.
Not Mueller. Passing to Pat.
Pina Bausch.
Pina Bausch it is. Pina Bausch, who did a lot of collaborative work with the Indian dancers Chandralekha. Next question to you, Preetham. 16 Great Turkic Empires was a concept popularized by Turkish nationalists to represent Turkish history. Which great Turkic empire, ruling from the late 11th to the early 13th century in Central Asia and Persia, was originally a vassal of the Seljuk Empire? It was the last Turco-Persian empire before it famously fell to the devastating Mongol conquest.
The Khwarezmite.
The Khwarezmian is right. Yes, accept that. The Khwarezmian Empire. Well done. So I think all of you, I think, got close to your 2 out of 3, I think, right, in your directs. Okay, we start round 2. Pat, your set of 3. The reclining pose of the titular figure in a famous 1534 painting is regarded to have been influenced by this painting traditionally attributed to Giorgione. Identify the 1534 painting and its artist. It in turn was the basis for an 1830s sculpture by Lorenzo Bartolini.
Venus of Urbino, Titian.
Is right. Venus of Urbino by Titian. Let's take a look at the answer. And there you have the famous reclining nude. Your next question, Pat. Okay, back to the Alhambra bracelet. What semi-precious stone is used for this variant of the Alhambra bracelet? This variant of chalcedony, known for its distinctive bands that are typically black and white, also lends its name to a rock or ground type of Pokemon.
Onyx.
Onyx it is. I'm guessing Pat didn't need the Pokemon. And the Pokemon happens to be Onyx. And next question to you, Pat. This novel by Kavita Kane is a humanized reinterpretation of the actions of which princess of Lanka, whose disfigurement is the impetus for a chain of events leading to the war in Lanka.
Sita.
Not Sita. Good try. Achyuth.
Shurpanaka.
Surpanakha is right. Happens to be Ravana's sister, Pat, whose nose got cut off, and that led to the whole thing. Achyuth, your set of three coming up. Adam Kruger, the chief meteorologist at Fox LA, often sneaks in lyrics of famous songs in his weather broadcasts. Identify this 2024 song.
Let's say you want to travel somewhere cooler. How many opts you got? I mean, it's too many options. If you want to pass on this heat like John Stockton, you can go out to the Northwest where there's 60s, 70s for highs today. So again, we got temperatures in the 90s, but it's going to feel hotter for several days. Wop, 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 wop. We get hit with the heat index well over 100. But the main story really is the fact that we're just stocking up on hot days. How many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're Not Like Us.
Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar is right. Well done, Achyuth. And next question up on the screen for you again, Achyuth. Wanda says the blank blank is not a political movement to show how Otto believes that a public transit system in a European capital was the subterranean resistance movement. What transit system fills in the blank? This is in the film, A Fish Called Wanda.
London Underground.
The London Underground it is, yes. Well done. The London Underground. Points to you. And moving to the next question, your third question, Achyuth. What name is given in Slavic myths to a woman who lives in the water and comes out by the light of the moon to seduce young men and coerce them to drown? Dvořák wrote an opera about these creatures.
Undines.
Not Undines. Passing to Nikhil.
Rusalka.
Rusalka it is, yes. Your choice of myths of women is Rusalka, and that's right. Nikhil, and here's your set of three coming up. Which Japanese prefecture located on the island of Shikoku is the smallest in the country by area? You may also be familiar with it via the surname of a 2012 Asian Football Confederation International Player of the Year, an honor he earned while representing an English club.
Zaki?
Not Zaki. Preetham?
Okazaki. Is it?
No. Preetham?
Kagawa.
Pardon?
Kagawa.
Kagawa it is, yes. Thank you. Kagawa is the right answer, and the individual in concern being Shinji Kagawa, former United midfielder. And your next question, Nikhil. Cindy Sherman makes several nods to real-life cinema in her iconic Untitled Film Stills series. Untitled Film Still number 35 is an allusion to which 1960 film which stars Sophia Loren as a widowed shopkeeper who escapes to her native village with her 12-year-old daughter during World War II.
Two women.
Passing? Okay.
Two women. Two women.
Two women. Yes.
Sorry, am
I
I?
have no idea.
I
Just come
sound-
forward and maybe.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry
Yeah, I
about
think the
that.
first bit of what you're saying is getting
Oh
cut
shit.
off.
Sorry again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So that's Victoria De Sica's film, and a point to you, Nikhil. And let's see what the next question is. Which French preparation is a type of loaf similar to pâté, made from force meat or aspic, and traditionally cooked in a namesake lidded earthenware dish? It is often served chilled in slices, sometimes lined with fat or wrapped in bacon.
Yeah. Cassoulet?
Not cassoulet.
Cassoulet. Yeah, sorry.
No, it isn't. Preetham?
Pass.
Pat?
Terrine?
Terrine it is. Yes, it is a terrine.
Like the dessert.
Yep. So, Preetham, your set of three coming up. Here you go. Nepalese-American designer Prabal Gurung's Fall 2011 line reimagined Miss Havisham from which novel before she got jilted at the altar by her fiancé and lost her mind? She encourages her adopted daughter Estella to entrap the protagonist Pip and break his heart for practice.
Great Expectations.
It is Great Expectations, no doubt there. Your second question shortly coming up. In 2020, which luxury fashion house opened this cafe in collaboration with chef Yosuke Suga within its Osaka Midosuji store? It is renowned for its monogram canvas, which is decorated with quatrefoils and flowers.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, yes. Right choice of answer there. And your third question coming up, Preetham. Okay. Once again, Adam Truber, identify which 2024 hit.
From yesterday, for a while there it was rough, but lately we've been doing better. We've got the sunshine back in the forecast today. All right, here's what we see right now. We've got sunshine, we have comfortable temperatures, we have dry air. When it comes to nice weather, I think I might have it all on this graphic. Notice we've got the winds out of the northwest, which is bringing in that dry air. Humidity this afternoon in the 20s and 30s%. That air feels dry, and that's a feeling I want to get used to. And after the storms, we're looking at that sun today like, please stay. I want you. I need.
Okay. So which 2024 hit is this?
I'll pass.
Passing. Achyuth,
Pass.
have a bash at this.
This
Okay.
is
Achyuth is
beaut-
playing safe. Nikhil,
beautiful things.
Beautiful Things by Benson Boone.
Benson Boone.
The right answer. Well done. And I think we start round 3 now. So back to you, Pat. Your first set of 3. First question. Who is the subject of this 2023 3D documentary by Wim Wenders? This painter and sculptor routinely incorporates unconventional materials in his works, which are deeply engaged with the complexities of German history.
Anselm Kiefer.
Anselm Kiefer is on the dot, no doubt there. No waiting. Well done. Pat, your second question coming up. Identify this show about a tragedy that took place at Upahar Cinema in Delhi due to construction code violations. Its three-word title is an idiom used for a difficult challenge that tests one's ability under pressure.
Hmm. Baptism of fire?
Baptism of fire, very good guess, but not the right one. Let's try Achyuth.
Trial by fire.
Trial by fire is one. Very close, Pat.
Okay,
I
fine.
should. I was thinking of trial by fire. I should have gone there because
First guess.
baptism isn't very Delhi, really.
It's a whole legal thing. That's the show is a lot about legal stuff. So it's
Oh,
Yeah. So terrible tragedy, and but great try by you, Pat. Moving on to your next question. Here's something else. Okay, to Turkic empires, this one existing from the mid-13th to the early 16th century across the northwestern portion of the Eurasian steppe, was a successor state of the Mongol Empire. Originating in lands bequeathed to Jochi, it grew under Batu Khan and heavily influenced the rise of Moscow's power through its system of tax collection.
the Golden Horde?
The Golden Horde, perfectly acceptable. That happened to be our first of the options there. Ulug Ulus or Kipchak Khanate would have been equally accepted. And well done. That's three questions Pat's done. And Achyuth, your set of three coming up. Here it is. The Borghese hermaphrodite influenced the manner in which the titular figure is depicted with her back turned to the viewer in a famous 1651 painting. Identify the 1651 painting and its artist. It in turn served as the basis for Baudry's The Wave and the Pearl.
Naked Maha by Goya.
Not Goya's Naked Maya. Preetham, would you like to have a bash at this?
Rockaby Venus by Velasquez.
It is the Rokeby Venus by Velasquez. Good one there. Good for you, Preetham. And one more question coming up, I think. Yeah, to Achyuth. This novel by Kavita Kane is from the perspective of which princess of Mithila who slept continuously for 14 years to ensure her husband could stay awake to protect Rama and Sita during their exile.
Urmila.
Urmila it is, the wife of Lakshmana. Well done. Your next question, Achyuth. A Japanese label registered under the trademark St. Mary Mead & Co. produced clothing emulating the dapper fashion sense of which elderly private detective whose first appearance was in the Tuesday Night Club, a short story published in the Royal Magazine in 1927.
Miss Marple.
It is Miss Marple's and Mary Mead.
Mary Mead.
Marple's village. And Nikhil, your set of three coming up. Here it is. Titian's Danae, which you see in the visual, and Velasquez's Rokeby Venus were the basis for the subject for a famous 1800 painting, which was created as part of a pair. Identify the 1800 painting and its artist. It in turn served as the basis for Olympia by Manet.
So this should be Naked Maya by Goya.
Yes, it happens to be. Yes, this is the right one. The
Sorry,
naked
Achyuth.
Maya by Goya. You're right this time. So the other one is the clothed Maya. Okay, moving on to a luxury design house. So which one is this? Opened the Blue Box Cafe by Daniel Boulud within the Landmark, the company's flagship store on Fifth Avenue in New York City. It opens every day at 10 a.m. just in time for a late breakfast.
Tiffany.
Obviously, Tiffany, well done. A lot of nice clues there.
Lots of blue.
Big breakfast of clues there. Nikhil, here's the next one. Let's see. Moving on from fashion houses. Okay. Originating from the writings of Paracelsus. What name is given to a spirit that can control the waters and sing to attract humans so that they can marry them and thus receive an immortal soul? The concept is believed to have inspired the tale of the Little Mermaid.
This should be a sylph or a sylphides.
This is what?
Sylph or sylphi, like les sylphides in French.
No, not les sylphide or sylphides. Preetham?
Pass.
Passing Pat
Pass.
and Achyuth.
This should be Ondine.
This is Ondine. Yes,
I
finally.
did think of that at first, but then Paracelsus, I remember vaguely that has something to do with les sylphides.
Nikhil, you had two questions where the answers were already given.
Yeah. Didn't believe that.
Also a famous piano piece by Maurice Ravel, Ondine.
Mm.
Preetham, here's your question. Untitled film still number 25 is inspired by which 1962 film that ends with the lead, Catherine, which is Jean Moreau, driving into a river with her former lover in the presence of her husband. The photo reimagines a story in which Catherine's lover has driven off into the water alone while she walks away to a new life.
Jules et Jim.
Jules et Jim is right by Truffaut. Nice. And one more question for you, Preetham. Okay, back to our French dishes. So which French dish is made by demoning a whole bird, typically chicken or duck, stuffing it with forcemeat and optional garnishes like pistachios or truffles? It is rolled into cylindrical shape, poached, and served cold in aspic.
Party.
No. Passing to you, Pat.
Ballotine.
Galantine it is. Yes. Well done, Galantine. Anyone tried this? No one's tried the Galantine. Okay. Good enough for a Mimir answer. Preetham, one more question for you. Okay, back to Japanese prefectures, geography. Which one is this that largely consists of the Bosu Peninsula, home to the Narita International Airport and Tokyo Disney Resort? You may also be familiar with it via the surname of an actor who portrayed a master sword craftsman in a cult 2003 Hollywood film.
Pass.
Passing. Okay, Nikhil.
Chiba.
Chiba, yes. Sonny Chiba. Which
Sonny
film was
Chiba.
that?
Kill Bill.
Yep, Kill
He
Bill.
played Hattori Hanzo.
Hattori Hanzo, yes, there you go. Pat, we start round 4 with you, your first set of 3. Alexander McQueen's AW 1997 show, It's a Jungle Out There, transformed models who stormed the runway like feral beasts. This drew comparisons between McQueen and the protagonist of which 1896 science fiction novel, whose human-like hybrid beings are created from animals via vivisection.
The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yes, it is the island of Dr. Moreau, no doubt there. There you go. Your second question, Pat. Back to the Japanese prefectures, and this one is a landlocked region in the Kanto region of Honshu, has a namesake capital located 20 to 30 kilometers north of central Tokyo. You may also be familiar with it via the name of a protagonist of a manga about a superhero who can defeat any enemy with a single blow?
Nagoya?
Not Nagoya. Preetham?
Pass.
Passing. Achyuth?
Pass.
And Nikhil?
Saitama?
It is Saitama, One Punch
That's
Man.
One Punch Man.
Yep. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's great, great fun. And your next question, Pat. Identify the city in which one would find these minarets at the Selimiye Mosque. Located in the Turkish Thrace region, the city is named after the Roman emperor who founded it at a site of a settlement called Orestias and was the seat of the Ottoman power until 1453.
Well, it's got an old name and a new name.
Any name will do, the old one or the new one.
Adrianople or Edirne?
Yep, Edirne or Adrianople after Hadrian. Well done. And Achyuth, your set of 3. Who is the subject of Lightning Over Water, a 1980 documentary by Wenders, sharing his surname with the world cinema luminary? This American director, best known for an iconic 1955 film, was one of the foremost influences for the directors of the French New Wave. So the last name will do, as per usual quiz rules.
Stanislavski.
Not Stanislavski. Preetham?
Ray.
Ray. Yes, it is Ray.
It's Ray.
Yes. Nicholas Ray. Of course, we were referring to Satyajit Ray. No relation. Good steal there. And Achyuth, here's one more for you. Okay. Which French dish involves a slice or sheet of meat, poultry or fish spread with a stuffing, then rolled into a cylinder, secured, cooked often by roasting or braising, and then sliced into rounds for service?
Pass.
That was a quick no thank you to you, Preetham.
Pass.
Passing on this dish. Pat?
Pass.
Pat has also refused to take a bite on this question. Nikhil, it's all yours now.
Pass.
The whole thing. Passing. Okay. The word for round?
Nate.
Roulade. Okay. Roulade. Okay.
Nice.
All right. One of those few things which came back to me. And Siddharth. Okay, Achyuth, here's your next question. Untitled film Still 13 is meant to evoke the image of Bridget Bardot. Sherman wears a headscarf similar to the way Bardot did in which 1963 film where a young playwright is brought in to rework a script for a screen adaptation of the Odyssey by Fritz Lang, who plays himself in this film.
Achilles.
Not Achilles. Preetham?
Contempt.
Contempt. Yes, it is Contempt. Or as would the French might say, Le Mépris by Jean-Luc Godard. Well done. That's good points there, Preetham, for you. Moving on, you move on to 10, to double digits. Next question. Nikhil, your set of questions coming up. Okay. Your turn to have a bash at Adam Kruger. So identify this 2024 hit.
Thursday and probably even more rain Friday. Rain this week, it's like, can't shake it off of me. The mountain peaks, there could be 1 to 2 feet of snow, but I know somebody's watching me wondering what the snow levels look like. Here's what we expect. If the rain totals really pile up. Right now, it's trying to rain out ahead of that main line. I feel it trying, keep it trying, keep it trying. Just a couple of showers here.
It's Anxiety by Doichi.
Yes, it is Anxiety by Doichi. Well done. Nikhil, your next question. Which great Turkic empire of the late 10th to early 12th centuries initially ruled over parts of modern-day Afghanistan? At its greatest extent, the empire extended from the Oxus to the Indus Valley, the latter of which was famously raided by the son of the dynasty's founder, Sabutigin. So you're looking for the name of the empire.
It's a Ghaznavid.
The Ghaznavid is the right answer. Well done.
Nice clue there.
Yes. Okay, next question. Identify this show set in Ostend, Belgium, that revolves around the workers of East Bank Station. Its two-word title is also a phrase used in multiple contexts, including when one is being attacked or criticized or shot at. Two-word title.
It's a Firing Line.
Not the Firing Line. Again, a very nice try. Pat, would you like to have a go at this?
Under Fire?
Under Fire. Yes, well done. That makes up for the baptism bit. So Under Fire. Well done, Pat. Okay, Preetham, your questions. Your set of three. And here is the first one. Identify this show based on the podcast Firebug about a pair of arson investigators. Its one-word title is also used in the slang phrase, "You don't want that blank," 5 letters, which is used to warn someone to back off.
No.
Pardon?
Smoke.
Smoke it is. Yes, smoke is right. Points to you. There you go. And your next question, Preetham, is this. Back to the Alhambra bracelets. So identify this semi-precious stone. Its colorful amorphous form of silica is not to be confused with the German origin car brand owned by GM and Stellantis.
Opal.
Opal is right. Well done. And let's take a look. This car, of course, being the Opel. Here's your next question, Preetham. What name is given to Northwest France and the Breton culture to a half-woman, half-fish spirit of a freshwater source? A popular myth at the time said that the Dukes of Anjou were born from a union between one of these and a knight named Raymondin.
I'll pass.
Passing. Achyuth?
Sylph or Sylphide.
Not Sylphide. Pat?
Difficult decision. I think I'll pass.
You're passing. Nikhil, would you want to put your feet in the water on this one?
Although Raymondin kind of makes me think of Ondine only.
Ondine again. No, we can't have two Ondine.
Melusine? No.
There's one Ondine too many. Let's take a look at the answer.
Melusine. Oh, like that's it. Nice.
Should have gone for it.
So we move on to the final round of the grand finale of the Zephyr Quiz League's first cultish quiz. And right now, Pat Gibson just ahead with 13, closely followed by Preetham on 12, Nikhil on 11, and Achyuth on 10. So basically, anything can happen. So Pat, good luck to you. Here is the last 3 questions of yours in this quiz. And here's the first. In 2015, which luxury fashion house unveiled Bar Luce in Milan, a typical Milanese cafe with interiors designed by filmmaker Wes Anderson? Its subsidiaries include the Pasticcera Marchesi, Church's Car Shoe, and Versace.
Hmm. Prada?
Prada is right. Well done. Well done. Well,
Versace now. Wow.
I was going to say LVMH or LVMH, and I suddenly remembered. It's already been an
Yeah,
answer.
it's
so
already been there.
I had to move somewhere else very quickly.
you had the right answer finally, so that's what matters. Pat, here's your next question. Untitled film still number 48 is based on which 1960 film that stars Monica Vitti as Claudia in search of her missing friend Anna, Lea Massari, along with her friend's lover Sandro, played by Gabriele Ferzetti. This photo was the first in a series of 3 photos based on Monica Vitti's appearances in a seminal film trilogy. So which 1960 film is this one?
L'Aventura?
L'Avventura, yes, by
Knowing which one to go for.
and the other 2 films
La
were
Notte.
and L'Église.
Hmm.
Okay, 2 out of 3, Pat. Here's a third one and your final one.
Oh dear.
Oh my God. Identify this 2020 hit by Adam Kruger. But knowing it's Pat, anything is possible.
A live view at Babes Beach. Park your car, throw your keys up, stick around at the beach today and really through the rest of the week. It looks like there's some great weather. Well, usually this time of morning, it's a slow commute, but you add some fog to the mix and it's a real life boogie. It's a real life hoedown to try to get to your location. There's a huge part of the country here seeing temperatures 20 or more degrees above normal. Why so warm? It's all about this big ridge of high pressure. And if these temperatures are too warm for you, you're saying, don't be a ridge, come take it to the floor now.
Okay.
Texas Hold'em?
It is Texas Hold'em. Well done. Well done. Well done. It is Texas Hold'em. But Beyonce, as I said, anything is possible with that. Achyuth, good luck to you. Here's your final 3. Which great Turkic empire, ruling from the 9th to 13th century in Central Asia, was the first Turkic state to officially adopt Islam? The capitals of this literally named Khanate historically shifted between Kashgar, Balasugun, Urzen, and Samarkand.
Khazar,
Pardon?
Khazar,
Not Khazar. I'll pass to Nikhil.
Khorasan?
Not Khorasan. Preetham,
Khanid.
which one?
Kara Khanid.
Yes, it is Kara Khanid. Well done. A good steal there. Kara Khanid. Goes by other names as well. Ilek Khanid or...
Oh, is this the same as the Il Khanate? I was going to say that. I don't know if, but alliteratively.
Yep. Okay.
I think Il Khanate is something else.
Yeah, that was a Mongol offshoot.
Yeah.
Ilek Khanid.
Hmm.
Question to you, Achyuth. Okay, your Japanese prefecture, located in Tohoku region of Honshu, has Sendai as its capital and is home to the Matsushima Islands. You may also be familiar with it via a character that plays a wise role in parts of a media franchise whose latest entry is a 2025 film subtitled Legends.
Shifu,
Not Shifu. So this is not the Kung Fu Panda series. Pat,
Yoda?
not Yoda. Nikhil,
Raiden?
which one?
Raiden.
No. Preetham,
Miyagi.
Miyagi it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Karate Kid Legends. Forgot about that.
This is the Karate Kid franchise and Mr. Miyagi. So, what are you looking for? Okay, Preetham slowly creeping up. And Achyuth, your question coming up. I think this is the last one. Okay, back to the Alhambra bracelet, and you had to identify this semi-precious stone, which was used historically for imprinting seals. It's a variety of chalcedony, a mineral composed of silicon dioxide, and ranges from orange to a flesh red color. Which semi-precious stone is this?
Um, Coral.
Not coral. Over to you, Pat.
Jasper?
Not jasper. Nikhil?
Carnelian?
Carnelian. Yes, flesh color.
Flesh red.
Flesh
Nice.
red. Carnelian it is. Good steal there, Nikhil, to stay in the game. And next question. Your set of three, Nikhil. So make the most of this. The Great Mosque at which city is home to this spiral minaret, believed to have been inspired in part by the Mesopotamian ziggurats. The city was established as a capital for the Abbasid dynasty and was part of the Sunni Triangle during the Iraqi Civil War. So which city is this?
Let's say Basra.
Not Basra. Achyuth?
Baghdad.
Not Baghdad. Preetham?
Samara.
Samara it is. Well done. It is Samara. Preetham on fire in this last round. And question back to you, Nikhil. Wanda claims Otto is so stupid, he thought the character played by Cynthia Cleese, blank, was named after a car brand. What is his daughter called, named from a character from The Merchant of Venice that fills in the blank? Lots of clues there. Take your time.
Portia.
Portia is right, from Porsche and
I'm
understand
actually trying to remember the name of the character. I don't know.
confusion by Otto. Well done, Nikhil. Portia. Okay. Your question once again, Nikhil. Here it is. Who is the subject of Notebook on Cities and Clothes, a 1989 documentary by Wim Wenders? This Japanese master tailor is known for his avant-garde deconstructed and often black-dominated designs. So either his first name or his last name, either of these I accept.
Okay. In that case, I'll say Kenzo.
Not Kenzo. Achyuth, would you like to venture a guess?
Why not? Issey Miyake.
Not Issey Miyake. Pat?
Yamamoto?
Yamamoto it is. Well done. It is
Full
Yamamoto.
name?
Yoji Yamamoto. Let's take a look there. Yes. It's technically
Nice.
surname.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
Preetham, you are going to finish the last three questions, and the scores right now are you are 15 and Pat is 17. Nikhil is just behind you on 13 and Achyuth a little behind with 10. So here are the last three questions of our cultish season of Zephyr Quiz League to Preetham. Question 1. Coral Dasgupta's fourth novel from the Sati series is a feminist retelling of the life of which queen of Lanka, known for her wisdom and grace despite being married to Ravan?
Mandodari.
Mandodari it is. Put away very quickly there. 1 point to you. Moving up one ahead. Here's your second question. The portrait of Madame Récamier by Jacques-Louis David was the basis for the pose of the concubine depicted in a famous 1814 painting. Identify the 1814 painting and its artist. It in turn was appropriated by the guerrilla girls who asked, do women have to go naked to be naked to get into the Met Museum? So, which is this 1814 painting and the artist?
Grand Odalisque by Ingres.
Grand Odalisque by Ingres is right. Well done. And now you are tying with Pat. And we have one more question, I think, in this quiz left. So, Preetham, here's it. The Grand Minaret at which fortified village is home to this minaret, the Grand Mosque, sorry, at which fortified village is home to this minaret, believed to be the second oldest in continuous use within the Muslim world. Located in Mauritania, this ancient trading post was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996.
Chinguetti?
What did you say?
Chinguetti?
And you're absolutely right. Well done, Chinguetti, on that. So Preetham had a great ending and finishing to this quiz. This was the first season of the Cultish quiz of the Zephyr Quiz League. And final scores after 312 participants. In fourth place, Achyuth Sanjay with 10. In third place, Nikhil Soneja on 13. Pat Gibson coming in runner-up on 17. But our winner today, just on the last question, on 18 points is Preetham Upadhya. Well done, Preetham. And would you like to say a few words on this, on your experience on this season?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I came into this thinking, I had a different view of culture when I came into this. I thought it would be things that I didn't have a great idea of, but thankfully, I think some of the history, geography stuff fell into my path. So glad this happened, and of course, knowing ZQL is pretty much the only league I play, right? And with Cultish, they've kept up the quality as always. So it's really nice having that competitive experience here.
Thank you, Peter. It's always nice to have Pat here. Pat, how is the Ramayana reading getting along?
It's going very slowly. Very slowly. Very sketchy indeed.
Very sketchy. I remember an Anglo-Indian, very senior quizzer in India who was forced to read this because his Bengali participant, his teammate was missing for that quiz. And he was telling my mother later, these names are killing me. The Mahabharata and Ramayana, that way. Last thoughts, Nikhil and Achyuth, and then we'll wind up.
No, great fun. Really enjoyed this. I enjoy the culture focus. Thought I could get away without thinking about sports, but then somehow that also comes in,
doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, not that I mind sports, but it's just like it's nice to have a focus for a while.
Achyuth, final words.
Yeah, I mean, great, fantastic experience and thanks to you and the setting team, Siddhant, Abid, and everyone else. Another excellent season from the ZQL stable, and I really hope that this also becomes like a regular occurrence. So more Cultishes in the future.
Yeah, +1 from me for that.
I have to correct you, Achyuth. I was not part of the setting team because
after
having been on the setting team since 2020, the inception, I said, I want to take part in one ZQL. So actually, I took part in this season.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was.
So how was your experience?
Yeah, I had a wonderful time after sitting on the other side to come down like some avatar and take part here like that. Who's that guy in Squid Game season 2? Player number 1 or some other guy who was from that side and comes this side to play. Anyway, it was great fun. So I told the ZQL team that I'll set one season and then I'll come and take part in the next because it's just too much fun to miss out on Zephyr Quiz League. So on that note, thank you all for taking part and hope to see more of you taking part in future seasons of ZQL. Thank you, Siddhant, for giving us the opportunity to read for this quiz and also to take part. And I'm back to setting questions. So see you all on the other side of another season of ZQL. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.